Hi guys, and welcome back to Tech Anorak. So today for you, or tonight, I've got the review of the Moto G31. So this is a phone that came out in November 2021. So it was announced in November and it came out 6th of December 2021. So it's only 2 months old, this phone. I tested the G30, doesn't seem like that long ago as well. Okay guys, so we'll just go through a quick spec list. It's your normal blue box as well. So this comes with an AMOLED screen, which is really cool, I think, for $169.99 in the UK. So probably about, $190 US, $200 around that sort of mark. So it's a 6.4-inch screen. It's a full HD plus screen with 411 ppi. So that's nice and high. That's like what you used to get out of, high-end Samsung phones. So really impressed with that. And it's a MediaTek Helio G85. It's not the fastest chip in the world, but again, it's a budget phone, under $200, under £200. I'm quite impressed with the MediaTek chips. I've got one in my Samsung A12, which is my work phone. Funnily enough, I'm recording the video with it, and it's not blazing fast, but gets the job done. And this one is the same. I've been testing it for the last couple of weeks, and it's really good. Okay, so one really big feature, the best feature for me on this phone, which we'll see in a minute, it's got a micro SD card. Not a lot of phones have got that these days. I love having a micro SD card because I record on at least 2 phones, sometimes record on tablets. I've had various action cams as well, and I've got my drone, my DJI Mini, so it's great just to pull out your micro SD card from whatever your recording source was and throw it straight into a device that you're going to video edit on. I exclusively video edit on Android, really, so I can either throw it in one of these if I had one. I don't own this phone, obviously, it's just from Motorola, but I do have a Samsung S6 Lite, and again, I could just throw a micro SD card in that. So yeah, great feature. I wish that manufacturers wouldn't phase that out, and I think it's a bit backwards that a cheaper phone has micro SD card, which is more functionality than £1,000 phone, and I think the companies now, like the big ones, Samsung, Xiaomi, obviously Apple started it, they're all sort of penny pinching on storage size. So Apple started it, didn't they, where they just had the set storage, spaces like 16 gig, 32, 64, the smaller ones, and then Samsung have started doing it now. At least Samsung have like up to 512 gig and a terabyte on their phones, and iPhones do, but you have to pay a premium for that. But I prefer the days where, say, if you got a phone that had 64 gig of storage like this one has, then you could just, throw 128 gig card in, which is really cheap, like £10. Boom, you've got, you've expanded your storage. And I think the consumer is really getting hit by that. So yeah, rant over. Tell me what you think in the comments. But yeah, companies, take a leaf out of Motorola, what they've done here. It's just, penny pinching. Anyway, I'll shut up. So next, it's got 64 gig of storage, as we said, 4 gig of RAM. There is another variant that has 128 gig of storage and 4 gig of RAM. Yeah, this one's a 64, definitely. Okay, cameras. It's got a 50 megapixel wide lens. We'll get the phone out so I can show you, in fact. Okay, so it comes with a jelly case. Get that off. Okay, so 50 megapixel main lens. Then you've got a 8 megapixel ultra wide and a 2 megapixel macro. So the macro is really good. I slag off macros a lot, but in my camera test, it's been great. It can do 1080p 30 on the back, 1080p 30 on the front. So you know what you're getting. Again, I think it's a chipset that's down to, because my Samsung A12 is the same, but full HD is still, good quality. Good enough for, playing your home movies back, or even YouTube. This video is going to be 1080p. So, it's all good. Okay, so it's got a loudspeaker, but it's only a single downward firing speaker, which is here. Doesn't have stereo speakers. Under $200, I'm not that bothered really. But, it's always nice to have stereo speakers, but, whatever, it's all good. Next one, for the wide headphones lovers like me, you've got headphone jack on deck. So, you know, always nice to have more functionality. Don't have to just go with Bluetooth. Okay, and then you've got a side-mounted fingerprint scanner, which is really fast. Boom. Nice and easy. No issues at all. And it does also have face unlock, which I don't know if I've configured. We'll test that in a little while, but it does have it. Also, 5,000 milliamp hour battery. The charging's slow. It's only a 10-watt charger, but you do get the charger in the box. So again, penny pinching companies. Motorola never penny pinch. I'm not a brand ambassador for Motorola, by the way. I've just got a good relationship, I think, with the teams there, and you know, they always kindly send me phones. But Motorola doing it right, even with the cheap phones and the, you know, top of the range ones, they always give you a charger. So, you know, Samsung, iPhone, Xiaomi, again, stop penny pinching. I don't like it. We're living in a hard time, and you know, just give the consumer what they were getting before. So yeah, shout out to Motorola. USB-C to USB-A. Oh no, yeah, USB-C to USB-A. So yeah, you know, all good. What a 2021 or 2022 phone should have. So you've got a mic here, SIM card release tool. Let's have a look at this micro SD card, guys, where it goes in. Have we got a SIM eject tool in it? Yeah, we do. Typical, oh, cool Motorola one, funny shape. Okay, nice and easy. There we go. So there you go, guys. So SIM, micro SD. So, you know, why can't companies do that? This phone is 6.4 inches. It's, you know, fairly big, but you can fit that in any phone for me. You know, even like an iPhone mini or the smallest phones, so obviously the largest phones, they're always going to fit. So, you know, I'll shut up. I'm obsessed with micro SD cards. It's just like, it's nice to have one. Don't get many phones that do. Okay, so it comes in colours mineral grey, which is not this one. This is baby blue. Ooh, yeah, baby blue. So nice textured back. I like that. If just give it a little scratch under my microphone. Sounds a bit like vinyl to me, if you've ever had vinyl records. So, but yeah, nice. It's not shiny. It's nice and matte. The bezel here, that is a little bit shiny, but you know, oh, it's not actually. It's a nice plastic bezel. That's the build quality for the money. Really nice. No creaks. You know, nice. It's plastic unibody, obviously. You haven't got any aluminium anywhere, but you know, built to a price. Very nice build quality as always from Moto. Okay, just say as well, again, I'm not sponsored by Motorola or brand, you know, ambassador, etc. But I wouldn't review the phones if I didn't have a lot of faith in them. And even the budget phones, they always blow me away. I love the budget phones. They do it well. Oh, also comes with Android 11. It doesn't have an IP rating, but it does have the water repellent design, it says. So basically, all the internal board, they're sprayed with like a water repelling sort of spray. I think a bit like they probably put on outdoor wear. And then if it got wet, it's not going to corrode or, you know, seep in, hopefully too bad. But obviously you don't want to submerge this. But if you got a bit of water when it rains, or, you know, maybe spill a drink on it, if you can pull it away quick enough, it should be good to go. Right, guys, so yeah, I've been using this one. So if you look, a little bit of lag, you know, when you're moving, but nothing major. Like, again, my Samsung A12, very similar chipset, and very similar approach. No, what's the word? I can't get my words out, guys. It's been a long day. Very similar performance in the lag, I'm trying to say. Cool. So let's do some tests. So we'll go onto YouTube. So it's got this AMOLED panel, which I'm a little bit surprised by, because I've just tested this lovely phone, the Moto G200, This is a £400 phone. It's got the Snapdragon 888. It's got better cameras. Still got the side-mounted fingerprint scanner. It's a big phone compared, if you look. So, you know, if you want like a Samsung S21 Ultra, yeah, you know, a little bit bigger, there you go. But this phone has got an AMOLED screen. This one's got an IPS screen. But, you know, most people, they won't be bothered with this because you're getting high chipset, one of the cheapest 888 phones out there. But nice to see that a phone, you know, lower down in the range has got a nice feature of the AMOLED display. And the AMOLED display as well, I missed out. It has a refresh rate of unknown. Let's check that out. See if we can work this out. Yeah, so it's a 60 hertz panel, so it's not 90 hertz. This one, again, just to compare, that's 144 hertz. So, you know, the screen technology is not as good in terms of the IPS panel, but it's got the faster refresh rate, which is good for gaming, good for scrolling. You're not going to get that on this, but, you know, you didn't get it on my Pixel 4a. That was 60 hertz, had an AMOLED panel. It's all good, you know, no issues for me. Okay, so let's test YouTube. All right, guys, so yeah, lovely panel. Very similar, like I say, to my Nord 2 that's an AMOLED panel, similar PPI. Lower refresh rate, but doesn't matter in video. Video is 60 hertz in the UK and Europe, 50 hertz in America, so not an issue there. But obviously, if you're playing games or scrolling through your web pages, Instagram, etc., it is going to look a bit choppy, but, you know, it's, again, who cares? It's a really cheap phone. But I think the screen's amazing. The stereo speakers aren't great, but, you know, you can always buy some Bluetooth headphones like that. Then, you know, you've got a nice multimedia experience. Oh, just another note as well. I always use this video. I love the Lamborghini, and I like the audio on this one with the sound of the engine, and the music is pretty cool as well. But I was in Curry's in the UK today, which is like Best Buy you've got in America. And basically, like I say, I always use this as my test video. So they had a Pixel 6 Pro. I've not really played with one. So I was testing that because that's got the QHD screen, like a 2K panel, isn't it? And I don't know, 2K, you can't really tell the difference, I don't think, between full HD and 2K. Maybe if I did put my phone side by side and tried to compare with my Nord 2 that's only 1080p, but yeah, doesn't really do it for me. But has anyone had a 4K screen like the Sony's? You know, I've not. I'm just, yeah, interested. Does it matter? Is full HD enough? Anyway, guys. Okay, guys, so we're on my favourite Android game, Call of Duty Mobile. So I've not actually tested this yet, but I've put everything on low because it just looked a little bit choppy when it was loading. And I just know from the chipset with my Samsung A12, you know, same chipset, it's struggles a little bit if you have it on the high settings. So we'll see how this plays though. You've got your normal Moto gaming tools here, which is nice to see on even the budget ones. You know what? That AMOLED screen's looking nice though. Connecting to server. Oh, that doesn't happen often. I think that's the game rather than we have to buy things. Don't want to buy things. Yeah, so let's have a look. I've not played this mode before, I don't think, guys. Yeah, this AMOLED screen is beautiful. So although the graphics are on low, it looks awesome. No lag. Oh, the other thing I did as well, just a little tip on this game, guys, for lower res phones. If you turn the if you download the shaders so that it doesn't have to render in game. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate as well, but yeah. So download the shaders in the settings for graphics, and it just helps the phone. I'm doing well with a pea shooter here, guys. He stabbed me. Right, let's see if I can buy a gun. I've got $100 or $1,000 here. Move that. What can I afford? Not much, really. We'll buy a shotgun. Okay, guys, right, let's go shoot someone in the face with my shotgun. Oh. So yeah, loving this. Again, budget phone, beautiful screen. I'm really happy with this. Even if this was my main phone, if I was struggling, you know, for money, or you're not bothered about phones, he's doing me head in with that knife. He's getting it. Stabby man, come on. He's gonna stab me on the night on the thing here, isn't he? Where are you? Come on.
Enemy down. Target's inside.
Okay, guys. So yeah, I've gone back to the core games because yeah, I'm not into that. Whatever it was, defuse the bomb or get in the safe. Right, let's see if we do better now, guys.
Enemy contact.
Yeah, come on. Oh, clever. He went down the alley. I've done that before. Right, I know where he is, though. He's down here. See if we can shoot him. He's either dead or moved. He was here.
Target's inside.
Oh, he's not. There we
Tango
go, in the back.
Contact with enemy. Enemy contact. Target down. Changing mag.
Okay, guys.
Enemy down. Enemy contact. Enemy inside. Reloading.
Not liking the lack of scope,
Contact with targets inside.
but it's all good.
Contact with enemy. Enemy in sight. Contact with enemy. Enemy down. Targets inside. Targets inside. I'm hurt.
Ah, not doing very well. Game's performing great though on this phone. Really impressed with it. This game though, it's like at least PS3 graphics. I think I always say this, but it just looks nice. Right, need to be a bit more strategic, I think. Can't go down there.
Enemy contact. Contact with enemy. Enemy inside. Target down. Need backup.
I think they're gonna come this way.
Friendly Predator missile inbound.
Yeah, called it. He loves coming down that alley and shooting us in the back.
Sniper.
Ah, Not my best round ever, this, guys.
Friendly hunter-killer drone deployed. Enemy contact. Enemy down. Reloading. Cover me. Get down. Sniper.
Oh, he's just camping, I think, that guy somewhere.
Need backup. Target down. Hostile hunter-killer drone inbound.
Not doing very well here, guys.
Enemy down.
Oh, I've got someone from distance.
Changing mag. Enemy down. I'm hurt. Enemy UAV spotted. Need backup. Reloading. Changing mag. Contact with enemy. Contact with enemy. Target's in sight. Frag out. We're almost there. Keep it up. We tied for the lead. It's in sight. Target down. We've taken the lead. Tango down. Heads up. Enemy UAV spotted.
I can't swap guns.
Be advised. Hostile hunter-killer drone inbound.
Ah, so annoying.
Enemy in sight.
Ah. Right, guys, didn't do very well, but I think we won. Oh, I got 14 kills, not bad. So yeah, gaming really good if you knock the settings down, but you know the screen looked really nice. Okay, guys. So yeah, here's some camera samples. I think the camera is really good for this price point. Again, the low light performance isn't very good, but that 50 megapixel lens is really nice, and the autofocus was good. You know, during the day, good light conditions, you're going to get some really nice pictures, and the full HD video recording, you know, it's basic, but you know, more than enough. Most people, they probably don't need 4K. It's only, you know, uber geeks like me who do YouTube who probably want 4K. So yeah, have a watch, guys. Hope you enjoy it. test on the front-facing camera on the Moto G31. So there's no option to change the resolution, so I think it's probably 1080p 30 it's set as, and not too sure what the stabilisation is like. It doesn't look too bad, but we'll have a look in post. So this is a video test as well on the Moto G31. This is the wide angle lens, so we'll see what this is like compared to the main one. In the preview, this seems really stable actually, even more than the main lens, so again we'll judge them against each other. So this is a vlogging test on the Moto G31 using the front-facing camera. Again, I think it must be 1080p 30 because you can't change the resolution. It's just set to the default, which again I suspect is full HD. Alright guys, so just to conclude, yeah, big fan of this phone. That AMOLED screen is its best feature, I think, and then you've got your micro SD card, which is a rarity on a lot of phones these days. Also, it's got that big battery, 5000 milliamp hour battery, and because the chipset's very low power compared to like the high-end, 888s of this world, I've been getting 7 hours screen on time easily on this, or if you're talking in terms of days, it's a 2-day phone, easy. If you're not a big power user, 2 days. If you hammer it, still going to get into the second day, I'd say. If you used it constantly during the day, if you were just, off work and just constantly using it for gaming, YouTube, etc., or browsing, usual stuff you do, it's going to be, yeah, like I say, probably die quicker. Well, no, it's still going to be 7 hours screen on time. It's just whether if you, doing anything intensive like lots of gaming. All right, guys, but yeah, this one highly recommended. One of my favorite phones so far this year, or from the end of last year. Yeah, really recommend anyone picking it up, even people who want a second phone, or if you don't want to pay £1,000 or £500 for a phone. This is brilliant. You can make calls, WhatsApp. You've got the beauty of Android. It's a nice stock launcher as always, as the Moto phones are, and the phone's fairly fluid as well. So yeah, definitely gets my my vote, my stamp of approval. So okay, guys, thanks for watching. Just a little comment. I'm trying to be positive because the world can be a bit negative at the moment, and if you're like me, I work from home and I feel a bit isolated, but I'm just trying to flip everything on a positive note, which I'm generally a positive person, but hopefully you're going to see some, content from me. I want to try and entertain you as much as show you the phones and, feedback. Tell me what you want from a creator. Personally, I love Flossie Carter, which I love all the phones he buys and, the tech he shows off, but he's cool. He's just like, it's like a rapper reviewing phones, and he just makes me laugh. He's just a funny guy. So hopefully my personality will come out more. It's a difficult one. I try to be myself as much as I can, but you have to be a bit professional also. But, tell me what you want to see from me. Do you like what I'm doing? As I say, you're only going to get positivity from here on in, though. And hopefully, I can bring a bit of laughter or, bit of joy to people, which is, I think, what we need in the world at the moment. All right, guys. So thanks for watching, and and always, as always, thanks to Motorola for sending me the phone. It's another good one. So yeah, I'll see you on the next one, guys. Taking a wreck out. Take care.